I apologize for that. What a great day to see that crowd out here today with our fans, our coaches from the community, as well as a nice recruiting day. So to have about 1,000 people out here witnessing some live football is awful fun. As far as the scrimmage goes, we'll watch the tape, but really felt like defensively we played really good football, especially in the defensive front and the back end. I didn't see too many balls completed out here on third down, but we'll watch the film and see how it goes. The one guy that stood out offensively I commended was Said Ware. I tell you what, he's really bringing a physicality to our run game. Put our guys. This was a big short yardage goal line day for us, as well as a 4-minute day to end a ball game. And he just ran the ball so physically downhill. A lot of plays from under center to see how that went, and a lot of success, I'll be honest with you. So I'm looking forward to getting in there and watching the tape. Only had really one injury with Brandon Peely with a twisted ankle. We'll see where he's at by next week. With that, I'll take any questions that you have.
Coach, early in the scrimmage, we saw Vavae at the fullback position. Is there a possibility going into the season that we may see more of those type of packages with a traditional fullback?
He is a tailback. He's a tailback and will stay a tailback. But when we get into some tight formations and want to be able to use a heavier body type at that F position, we can either use it with a tight end or Vi. Obviously, as you saw down the goal line, to be able to hand him the ball at the fullback position was advantageous too. So when we get in there, as you see, sometimes we'll have two tailbacks and 3 wides out there. Sometimes we'll get in a tight, heavy package that he can be a part of also.
What did you see today from Talanoa?
Wow. To be supposedly still supposed to be in high school and to make an interception. He made 1 interception. He came over to me. I said, man, great day. He said, Coach, I should have had the other one. He had opportunity at a second. But those safeties right now are special, to be honest with you, especially that young group with Talanoa and Bubba and Isaiah Polamalu and C.J. Pollard. I thought those kids played extremely well. We know Marvell Talanoa and Keely Ross, but those young kids are playing great ball. For him to only have been here a couple months and to be doing what he's doing, he's a special talent.
And what about Jonathan Lockett with a deep interception and then the tackle for a loss? Yeah,
did a nice job. It's good to have him healthy. Good to have him back. He's flying around. You forget what great ball skills he has. When we were doing our fundamental drills with our in-phase individual drill, where he's playing DB, making a catch, then he flips right over to wideout to show me he can make that catch too. But he does have great ball skills. It's great to have him back.
With Hufanga,
Go ahead.
With Hufanga, is he just kind of making plays, or does he really kind of know what you guys are doing?
No, he's extremely instinctive, and I'll tell you, the one thing that I'm noticing from the kids, it was neat. I was talking to Joe DeForest, who just came with us, and came on our staff, and has been at Oklahoma State, West Virginia, and Kansas, been, a 29-year seasoned vet. He said, Coach, I've never seen a group that helps each other more or coaches each other more. And Marvell Tell or YK helping a young kid come along, or Porter Gustin helping a Hunter Eccles and a Giuliano. That's one of the things that, over the last 2.5 years I'm so proud of with this team. We preach brotherhood, we preach family. Well, older brothers help their younger brother and bring them along. And it's not about ego. We compete, the best guy's going to go out there and play. But these guys are helping each other, and that's why I think Talanoa has really come on, as well as those other safeties. I credit YK and Marvell for what they're doing. Stan.
With said, does that open up your ability to throw the ball in the backs every down now?
Yeah,
is that a big difference, maybe?
Yeah, you saw, I think, 2 phases. I think the weapons, man, that was said coming out of the backfield, you saw a great third down. We had a 3rd and 5 and swung him the ball out in space, one-on-one with the safety. He makes a miss and gets the first down, but he's catching the ball with ease. Vi is a great target, too. We already know about Steven Carr also, but those guys are going to be valuable members in the passing game, as well as we're trying to, I'm really forcing, I want to try to overemphasize the use of the tight end, especially when I think about Daniel Mortabebe, a Tyler Petit, a Josh Follow, and Eric Croman. Those guys are elite pass catchers with their frame. So those are 2 phases that we're trying to stress, getting the ball to the back of the tight end.
What did you see from the quarterbacks today?
I'm going to reserve right to watch the tape and talk Tuesday. My initial gut said that we weren't very good. but I want to leave right to watch the tape. There were some times that I think that we were looking to see things open rather than anticipate to get the ball there. And at this level with these DBs, if you hesitate, it's an interception, or you hesitate, it's a knockdown pass. So we'll see off the tape, but my gut tells me I'm not going to be happy.
How difficult, though, is it to judge what your quarterbacks did when you have the secondary and defense that's performing as well as it is?
It's great for us. It's going to make us a better team, and it's going to make the quarterbacks better. You know, they're coached hard, and they're going against maybe the best secondary unit they may see all year, and that's a good thing. And that's a good thing to have failures, to have mistakes, and to learn from it. And we will. I mean, anytime, the good thing is we've dealt with young quarterbacks here over my 9 years and know how to do it. You know, it comes with, I can't tell you how much more live reps we need. You know, every time that we can get out there and get some live football, it's just going to help the quarterback, because you see the reality. It's a lot different when you go from that 7-on-7 drill, when I'm seeing balls being completed all over the place, to now Porter Custis breathing down your neck and having to complete that ball. So as much live stuff as we can get is going to help us.
Penalty-wise, are you kind of pleased today?
I thought it was pretty clean. I thought it was pretty clean. We had a couple substitution areas I think really was defensively that I don't know if we ironed crossed, to be honest, as referees. It gave them the opportunity to substitute. But overall, I'm really pleased, especially defensively, with the communication. When you hear those guys, and you can probably hear them from here in 7-on-7, anytime we motion, anytime we shift, they're calling out formations, they're calling out motions, they're calling out adjustments. And to see that as a head coach, it makes you happy. It shows that, hey, we've invested 3 years in a system, and the kids get it, and they're playing extremely fast with it.
Good number of early enrollees out here early on, but what have you and Coach Callaway seen from Justin Dienich?
To be out here again, a guy that's functioning well with the ball in his hand, to be out here not making a ton of mistakes. You know, Brett went down with a little bit of an ankle today, so we pulled him just to be safe. And you know, he's up there with the first team unit today, and it was like nothing changed. And he just went out there and did his job. So to be a kid that's, you know, not supposed to start until fall doing this, and being out here today and functioning, very impressed.
General impressions on the other line?
Say it one more time.
General impression of the O-line today?
I thought the first string of line I told out there, I didn't see any bust whatsoever. I thought, especially what I was pleased with, is we put them in some short yardage goal line moments, and I thought they held their own versus a very good front. And then I was exceptionally pleased at the end when we do the 4-minute drill. Everybody knows we're running the ball, and they're able to control the line of scrimmage. So again, I'll reserve the right to watch the tape, but right now I'm walking off pleased with it.
What other stuff can JT Daniels do with you guys? Because he's been out here kind of shadowing practices.
Yeah.
Is there other stuff that he's able to do?
No, he's able right now to be able to watch film on his own if he wants to. You know, he has the opportunity. The great thing about technology nowadays is the ability to get on a server at home and be able to watch tape and watch these practices. He has the availability to come out to any practice that he wants and be able to watch and hear the terminology, see the signals, play the play in his mind. But that's about it right now until he can get it.
Coach, you talked about as he's watching, he has the ability to watch film, but does he have the opportunity to mirror the script so that he understands what play is being called? Associated to?
Oh yeah, he's allowed to be out here, and it's, again, you know, the biggest thing is to be able to see the signals and be able to relay that in your mind, and that's what he's working on right now. You know, we have a signal tape that he can go through and be able to learn from, and then be able to watch out here, and again, play the play in his mind.
Let's do one more.
More than halfway now through spring ball, do you feel like your group is where you thought they would be, or where you kind of assessing?
Defensively, I think we're ahead of schedule, a lot ahead of schedule. I'm really pleased with the offensive line right now. I think the depth at back is going to be something special. You know, having Vi and said physicality, you get a healthy Stephen Carr, I think is going to be good. The development of our wideouts is going to be important. We have two established wideouts in Michael Pittman and Tyler Vaughns, and we really need that next group to grow up. And obviously, we need to progress the quarterbacks as fast as humanly possible.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate it.